welcome to the video, guys. It's going to be a little bit confusing just because the last video I put out there was me and my full day of travelling to Romania. It'll be 8 hours altogether on the first day of Romania. Yay! And now obviously it's not the next day. I'm not in Romania, I'm in England, I'm in Leeds. It's about 3 months since that video was filmed. So I've already done my Romanian experience and I'm back. So I'm now going to tell you guys what has happened in the past 2 to 3 months. It'll make more sense for the next clips because I managed to film just 2-3 days before I left. Those 2-3 days of Romania, and obviously I look a lot different. So basically flew to Romania to teach English to little kids, so a summer camp for English, anywhere from the ages of 7 to 18. I was meant to be there for 4 weeks, and towards the end of my time I decided that I didn't want to come home, so I extended it for another month, another 4 weeks. Hence the reason why I've been inactive on YouTube or anything really for the past 2 months. To go through with what we did, what happened. Every week we get a set of kids. You get an age group and you get 2 supervisors per class, and then we as the English teachers would have to then teach them for 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half a day, doing worksheets. It's just really basic English activities to help them understand, give them more conversation time with us guys, so they feel more comfortable in speaking English. Hey, 5 minuten. Yeah? With that, every day there's an activity, so I'm going to go through it with you. Okay, so just to break down the days for you, each day was different. We did different activities, different competitions at night. So an average day, it would look like in the morning, we'd wake up and have breakfast with everyone in the restaurant. Then we'd do 2 hours of teaching, have lunch, and then the activity. We'd come back from the activity, have dinner, and then go straight to the disco, where we would do a couple of dance routines. I think there's like 6 to 8 dances, and then the kids would have a chance to do a competition, which would change every day. And then after that we'd have our own free time, so we'd finish at about 11 o'clock and you'd have free time until whenever you went to sleep, and then again you'd repeat that process all the way through the week, apart from a Saturday where the kids go home at about midday on a Saturday, and then new kids don't arrive. For us English teachers, we don't have to meet them until the Sunday night. Okay? Now to break down the day by day in what we did in terms of activities and the competitions. So on a Monday we would do some sporting activities, so like netball, badminton, ping pong, there'd be an air rifle station, and then later on that night that competition would be dancing competition, so the kids would get to dance in front of us English teachers and we'll be the judges, and we'll judge them on how well they did, and they get certificates for the winners, the second place, the third place the next day. On a Tuesday it was a salt mine, so we go down into the salt mine. You'd have a look around, we'll do a couple of dances in the salt mine, we'll come back up, and then later on that night it'll be a singing competition. With my head down. Same kind of format, would sit at the front, they'd come up and sing, and some of these kids were amazing at singing. Some of them were okay, but obviously it takes a lot for them to come up, so it just shows that they have confidence to come up and sing in a different language. And then even when they sang in their own language, we didn't know what they were saying or singing, but it was still beautiful. On a Wednesday there'll be no classes, but we'll do the Terry liaison in the morning, which is like a go ape for us English people. For those people that don't know what go ape is, it's basically you're in a forest, bunch of treetops, and there's climbing frames and ledges, and you can do zip lines, and it's like an assault course but above ground. And then so on the Wednesday night it would be a Mr. and Mrs. show, which is basically the dance competition and the singing competition together, like a talent show. So do magic, do dancing, singing, whatever they wanted. One kid did do, his talent was gaming, and he got his iPhone out and started playing a game, but but he kept dying on it. So for some reason I don't think that's gaming. I don't think that's a talent. That's not a talent. And sometimes they did magic tricks and magic talents, which is good, but we don't speak Romanian, so I didn't know if the trick worked, especially with the comedy as well. Some people were doing comic shows, like a little stand-up 3-4 minutes. We didn't know what they were saying. It's all in Romanian. I didn't have a clue what he was saying, but if they laughed, I judged it on if the audience laughed a lot, then I'd give them a high score. If they didn't really laugh, then I'd give them a low score. But anyway, on a Thursday, we had paintballing as the activity, and then that night it would be a fancy dress competition. So sometimes the girls would dress as boys, the boys would dress as girls. We had Halloween outfits, very, very scary outfits, the makeup done, a massive range of things. And then on a Friday it would be a museum to start off with, and then it would be a castle, and then after that it would be the rope contest, and then a campfire. And then on a Saturday in the morning we'd do our ceremony to say goodbye to the kids, give them a chance to say goodbye to the teachers and us guys, say goodbye to them and thank you for the week. They'd get a certificate and a medal for taking part in the whole week, and then they'll go and we'd have free time from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon all the way until about Sunday at about 7 o'clock, where we have to meet the new kids, introduce ourselves and do games with them. For about an hour and a half to get used to us and the way we work and the way we teach. And that's basically it. I think I've gone through it all, but that's been stuff that's happened every single week for the past 2 months of my life. There's obviously a lot of other things that have happened. I should have been vlogging stuff, I should have been videoing, because it literally was the best experience of my life. I've even got a tattoo, a Romanian inspired tattoo that someone drew for me. I can't wait to do it again next year. I'm going to go back at Christmas. It was just mind blowing, and I feel as though I need to explain something, that I didn't film anything and I stopped filming after the first day because I was just so busy all the time, and I didn't want to bring out my camera. I've just started YouTube. I had like 2-3 videos out before I went to Romania. I wasn't really taking it that serious, so I didn't then want to ruin my experience by always looking for a camera, looking at the shots I can take, spending all my time on videoing it so I can put it on YouTube and do my vlogs. I mean, it is a good reason and a good idea to video it all so that I can look back on it now. The videos and the footage that I have got, I still look back on it now, and I really love it, and it makes me remember what a good time it was. But I think I did the right thing in not videoing it, just because I experienced more and I wasn't living through the camera. And plus, to edit a video, it takes me like 3-4 hours because I'm not used to it. There was no way I could do teaching and activities all day, and then at night when everyone's partying and everyone's socialising and we're speaking about the rest of our day to the other supervisors and the Romanians and meeting new people. Was I going to sit there on my laptop and spend 3 hours trying to edit a video whilst everybody else around me was doing stuff and distracting me? So that's why I didn't video. I'm back on videoing, but I just thought I'd explain all of this. It's a great experience. I thank the guys that allowed me to go over there so much. I can't wait to see everyone that I met there at Christmas or even next year when I come back to the camp.